Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, just check in the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Aries, there's an interesting combination of both masculine and feminine vibes here. It's almost like some of you getting in full harmony, full contact here with these two sides of you, creating an immense sense of it's like an immense sense of integration, and wholeness within your own being. So basically what I want to say is that for some of you, there's a huge growth in terms of your spiritual development that is showing itself to you visibly. So you will see and you will feel like you're growing in ways that you will recognize this growth perhaps in ways where you really didn't acknowledge before, where you really didn't notice. This growth is both growth in terms of your material world, but also in terms of self-development. It feels like November can make you feel very proud of yourself and the things you have accomplished and the things you have learned and the things you are still doing and creating and looking forward to create ahead. There's a sense of recognition, all right? There's something here of recognition coming from work you are doing or work that you are about to do. So there depending on your own personal story can differ, but either it's something that is coming full circle in this last 2 months of the year, and you will see this recognition coming in and really bringing you a sense of fulfillment, or it could be something you're starting to do right now that's going to have a huge impact for your future, perhaps bigger than what you consider it to be possible. There's something about you exceeding your own limits or your own limitations, things that you feel are the maximum to situations that you can achieve or that you can go. There's something about you breaking, those limitations. You're breaking what for you is the limit of sorts, particularly when it comes to achievements. So if before this energy you would feel like there would be so much you could do or so much you could accomplish, so much you could receive, so much you could earn, so much you could create, I feel like November reveals to you a very contrary view, because you're being put in a position where it's almost like you're forced to admit, you're forced to realize that you are meant to big things, and November is a big month, so some of you can expect here to situations to just carry this importance about them, decisions to be very important and major, relationships to have an extreme impact, both for positive or negative reasons. It's like nothing is lukewarm here. Either it's going to be absolutely great and absolutely the best, and for the majority of you it will, or it's going to be terrible. So and when there are things in November that do bring a sensation of not being good, of not being welcomed into your space, you're also very fast here to cast it out. So it's the feeling of you won't tolerate tolerate, yes, disrespect or toxic energy into this bubble that you have worked really hard to create. For some of you, you have put huge effort to create this bubble representing how you can focus and how you can focus and commit to the best things for yourself. And so distractions and things that are going to put that at risk are not welcomed. And you're not in a position where I feel like you're even going to blink about it. It's like it's not good. It's put out of your orbit. And I feel that some of you might have been hiding here some pain. This pain feels to be emotional, and so some of you, it's like you have been hiding pain with your emotions. Some of you perhaps also have been hiding here how you truly feel about someone, about a relationship in your life. And there's a chance here for closure when it comes to that. So there's a chance for you to really talk about your pain or something, even if you're not in pain right now, is like something you've struggled with recently that you've told no one. That you're now ready to share or confide. Is also some energy here pushing you to, talk about something that before was hard, because again, now you're in an energy that it's very strong on its own. So when you're going to talk about whatever this is, you're going to feel, again, this pride, and you're going to feel like maybe now you can really speak about it with maturity and with wisdom, and maybe you can share your story or your example with others to help perhaps someone or people in general that might struggle with similar pain. So you might be called during this time to have a very active voice in the world. You might be called to have a very active presence with things that really benefit from your experience. So when this is about how experienced you are and knowledgeable you are, and needing to use that to help per se the world, being the world at large or your own personal world, to function better. So November, it's a very purposeful month, and it's a month that can really make you feel protected and blessed. It's like things coming together and making sense for you, for your life, for the life you want to create. I feel that for some of you, there's also something here about a relationship. As I was saying, the masculine and the feminine here could also be the development of a relationship that somehow feels very secretive. So there's something about it that it's maybe might be a little hidden, or if it's not hidden as like it has to be a secret for some reason, is more like you and this person might initially spend a lot of time, alone, just the two of you, or there's a lot of activity during the nighttime perhaps. There's a curiosity about getting to know someone, investigating here the depths of someone in a very private, intimate setting. So Aries that are in relationships, or Aries that might be developing something here with a love interest, this might be a time where, again, the bubble. So coupled Aries might be really wanting to protect your relationship. You consider it to be so special and sacred. You want to protect it You want to avoid, too much prying eyes or outside contact with this relationship for some reason. And for others of you, it's just, you getting to know someone and develop here an emotional connection with someone that you feel can be very important. And so you want to move about this carefully. And if it's the contrary, like if you feel like the person you're dealing with is very secretive, or it feels, like they only want to be with you in certain contexts or certain, times, that might be true, but it might not be for shady reasons or reasons that could be deceptive. I actually feel like if it's not coming from you, it's coming from the person you're dealing with that has this interest in, again, protecting this moment of connection. Because some of you, this is really about connecting with a person psychically. It's almost like there's a lot of things between you and this person that is showing up here, that just, are communicating at, how can I explain this? It's like there's someone in your life, or about to be, where the communication is processed at a lot of levels, not just, mental. So you can pick on each other, and you can, on each other's, you can see through each other's souls, basically. It's easy to translate each other's emotions and each other's moods. But being a new circumstance, a new person, you might need silence again and intimacy to have this really, built and developed the right way, with the right foundation. I do feel that, again, you represent here the moon, and this other person also represents, it's a connection that is influenced by the moon energy. And moon energy is moody, is changeable, is emotional, is deep, it's hidden. It goes through a lot of transformational phases. So you might be in a lunar sort of relationship, basically. That's what I mean with the lunar taste, flavor to it. So I hope this message was helpful. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.